At 1 p.m, the North Western Railway's number 7 engine, Toby the tram engine, arrives with a rail enthusiast special from Crovansgate. Some rail enthusiasts have come from the mainland to visit Great Waterton. Now, Toby normally works on Thomas's branch line, the line that runs between Knapford and Farquhar, and the coaches he normally pulls are Henrietta and Victoria. But as Toby is pulling these two coaches on the Great Waterton branch line today, the North Western Railway's number 6 engine, Percy the small engine, is pulling Henrietta and Victoria on Thomas's branch line, while the North Western Railway's number 37 engine, Rosie, is doing Percy's goods work on Thomas's branch line. At 1:20 p.m, Toby takes the coaches to the yard. He will rest there until it is time to take the rail enthusiasts back to Crovansgate. At 1:30 p.m, the DMU arrives with passengers from Crovansgate. At 2 p.m, Thomas goes through to the goods yard with some very special wagons. The wagons and the cargo in them are themed on the 1960s rock band The Beatles, a member of which narrated the first 2 series of the popular children's TV show Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends in the 1980s, that member being Ringo Starr, the drummer of The Beatles. At 2:10 p.m, the DMU departs with passengers for Crovansgate. At 2:30 p.m, number 4765 arrives with passengers from Crovansgate. He then runs round his train, stopping halfway to have his tank refilled at the water crane. Number 4765 is now coupled at the other end of his train, ready for his next run down to Crovansgate. At 3 p.m, number 4589 arrives with more passengers from Crovansgate. Five minutes later, number 4765 departs with passengers for Crovansgate. After number 4765 has left the station with his train, number 4589 runs round his train. At 3:30 p.m, number 4589 departs with passengers for Crovansgate. At 3:50 p.m, Toby returns to the station with the Rail Enthusiasts special, just as the rail enthusiasts are returning to the station and onto the platform. At 4:30 p.m, number 1401 arrives with passengers from Crovensgate. "5 minutes later, with the rail enthusiasts back on board, Toby departs with the rail enthusiasts special, heading back to Crovensgate. From there, a mainline train will take the rail enthusiasts back to the mainland via the Vickerstown Bridge." After Toby has left with the rail enthusiasts special, number 1401 runs round her train. She stops halfway to have her tank refilled at the water crane. Number 1401 is now coupled in front of her train, ready for her next run down to Crovensgate. At 5 p.m, number 1401 departs with passengers for Crovensgate. At 5:10 p.m, Thomas stops at the station with the Beatles train to take on water from the water crane and to let another train go through before carrying on down the line to Crovensgate. Now Thomas normally pulls his two coaches, Annie and Clarabelle, up and down his branch line, but as he is pulling the Beatles train today, the North Western Railway's number 8 engine, Duck, the Great Western engine, is pulling Annie and Clarabelle on Thomas's branch line. At 5:25 p.m, Paxton the diesel shunter goes through to the goods yard with his goods train. "5 minutes later, Thomas continues his journey down the line to Crovensgate. From there, another engine will take the Beatles wagons back to the mainland. At 5:50 p.m, the DMU arrives with passengers from Crovensgate. At 6:20 p.m, number 4765 arrives with more passengers from Crovensgate. "5 minutes later, the DMU departs with passengers for Crovensgate. After the DMU has left the station, number 4765 runs round his coaches. He stops halfway to have his tank refilled. Number 4765 is now coupled in front of his train, ready for his last run down to Crovansgate of the day. At 6:55 p.m, number 4589 arrives with more passengers from Crovansgate. Five minutes later, number 4765 departs with his last train to Crovansgate of the day.